Welcome, let us take a look at the Black Horse of Revelation. The Black Horse of the Book of Revelation is one of the four horses of the Apocalypse that is talked about in Revelation 6, 5 and 6. The Black Horse stands for hunger and hard times in the economy during the tribulation period. The rider of the Black Horse is holding a pair of scales, which show that food is scarce and that careful rationing will be needed during the tribulation famine. The scales are also a symbol of justice and fairness. They show that the problems caused by the Black Horse are caused by a damaged economic system that is not fair and balanced. In the next verses, Revelation 6, 7 and 8, John the Apostle gives more information about how the Black Horse will affect the world by saying, "When the Lamb opened the third seal, I heard the third living creature say, 'Come.' I looked, and there was a black horse in front of me. And the person riding it had a pair of scales in his hand. Then I heard what sounded like a voice among the four living angels saying, 'A quart of wheat for a day's wages, and 3 quarts of barley for a day's wages, and don't hurt the oil and the wine.'" During this time people will have to pay a lot for even basic foods, like wheat and barley, because there isn't enough food because of the Black Horse. Others have seen the Black Horse as a sign of war and conflict, with the lack of food and high prices causing social unrest and violence worldwide. It's important to remember that the Black Horse, like all the other horses of the Apocalypse, is a complicated symbol with many meanings. Some have seen the Black Horse as a symbol of the suppression of freedom and political oppression. According to some, the scales in the rider's hand represent the balance of power. And the high prices and lack of food represent the pain that comes from oppressive political systems during the tribulation. The Black Horse can also be seen as a symbol of the economy, unfairness, with famine and high prices showing how the rich take advantage of the poor. According to some, the scales in the rider's hand represent the balance of wealth, and the lack of food represents the pain of those who can't afford to eat during this time. Some see the Black Horse as a sign of an environmental disaster, with the famine and economic troubles representing the destruction of the natural world and a drop in food production. Something we are now seeing around the world today. I believe this is a foreshadow and preparing of the tribulation to come. Some see the Black Horse as a sign of personal struggle and the problems that people have to deal with in their lives. The famine and economic hardship represent the problems and hardships that people will face every day in the tribulation. The scales in the rider's hand can represent the balance between living and dying in the tribulation. The good news is, if you accept Jesus Christ today, you will not have to concern yourself with the Black Horse and the disasters of the tribulation. But if you do not accept him, then you have every reason to be concerned and afraid. Thank you for listening.
If you have enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like and share. To support this ministry, please go to gracetoprophecy.com.